Hi guys, how are we today? My name is Janvi Patel, and this video is yet again about Saint Expedite and how to pray and things like that. I'm just going to be addressing some of the common questions and requests that I get. Okay, and my Facebook page is Saint Expedite Maverick Miracles. Now it isn't it's not like maintained by Saint Expedite, it's maintained by me, and basically over there I share the miracles, the everyday miracles and the breakthroughs that people have had as a result of praying to Saint Expedite, and also if they've taken any service or product from me, so how that has helped them. Okay, now as many of y'all know, Saint Expedite is a miracle worker of sorts. He will grant your wish. His specialty is that he grants our wishes quite quickly, and that way he creates a lot of breakthroughs. So in a way, he is one of the saints of impossible cases, because all the cases, the stories that I read, they're like, I couldn't believe that this actually happened. I didn't imagine it would happen. It's such a miracle for me. So yeah, I've just collected all these testimonials and I keep sharing them on the page. Okay, now first of all, I want to tell you that Saint Expedite will listen to you, your prayers, as much as he will listen to me. Now, it's like how different people have different gifts. For example, somebody has the gift of cooking, of they just have a flair with food and they can really whip up culinary delicacies. Somebody has a flair for acting, like they get a script and they're like, I'm going to play this way, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Somebody has a flair for singing, so they hear something, and even music, so they channel tunes, they channel, they know how to sing it and things like that. Other people, it might be painting. For some others, it might be dancing. For somebody, it might be makeup artistry. For other people, it's fashion designing. So it's everybody has a gift, right? Some people are writers and poets, like they see something, of course, and they want to write about it, or they wake up with an idea and they write about it. Then there are photographers, there are filmmakers, and so on and so forth. So everybody has a gift, and this is kind of their special power. Now, so in that way, one of my gifts is, and we can have multiple gifts, of course. One of my gifts is channeling, or basically communicating with a being which doesn't have a physical body. And I only communicate with divine beings. I don't really communicate with entities. And so it's like they tell me that, okay, John, we write this prayer down, or write it this way, or do this class, or make this announcement, or make this video, and so I just follow instructions. Okay, now I wasn't born with this power. I wasn't born with psychic abilities more than anybody else. It's not like I saw fairies as a child, or I saw dead people, like in Sixth Sense he says that I see dead people. And so I didn't have it. I just had basic intuition, which I used from time to time. I prayed, and I got results from prayers. So, and then when I got into this whole metaphysical field, I just had intention that I want to be good at this. Initially, I used to be really fascinated with people who used to channel. I used to be really fascinated by my teachers, and I was like, oh my god, they're so great. Will I ever be like them? And slowly I learned that I don't have to be like them. I just have to do it my way. I don't have to do what everybody else is doing, which means that if everybody else is conducting, say, an angel therapy workshop, I could get on the bandwagon, but I can maybe conduct another type of workshop on angels. Okay, so that's the thing. I learned how to do my own thing, and anybody can be a channel. Anybody can connect with divine beings. Therefore, everybody, irrespective of religion, sexual orientation, country, creed, language, it's really your intention that counts. So this whole thing of channeling and psychic abilities and all that is something they were perhaps there in me latent, and I just developed it. I practiced, I kept practicing, and it got better, and I had this intention to make it better. So it's really like that. Like, you learn to play a musical instrument today, or you learn a language, you just have to keep practicing till you get better. Okay, and yeah, so it's not like Saint Expedite will listen to me, or anybody will listen to me more than listening to you. They do not discriminate. Okay, we as humans discriminate, but they do not discriminate. They listen to everybody equally, and it depends on us how much we follow from their advice. Now, for example, I get maybe 10 different ideas in a day. Sometimes I get so, zip zap zoom, I get so many ideas just like when I walk on the street or when I'm jogging or wherever I am. And then this is my channeling. Now, if I act on that idea, then I am channelizing the channeled idea. Channelizing is putting into practice. It is giving something a direction to go in. Okay, and so a very important thing which I wanted to address is that do not beg Saint Expedite or Saint Jude or Saint Anthony or the fairies or Archangel Michael or Lord Ganesh or whoever you pray to, okay, in whichever religion. Don't beg them. Don't be like, oh, please do me this favor. I will be forever obligated to you. They don't want all this. They are above all this. They only see, I've read a lot of Novena prayers, and as a child I did a lot of novenas through my teenage and even in my 20s. Then I think after a point I stopped connecting with them. I stopped relating. Like, I would do the prayer, but it wasn't coming out of feeling. It was just coming out as a chore. Like, okay, I have to do this. Let me just finish reading it 9 times. So then I started writing my own prayers, and I used to write prayers for other people, and it used to work for them. So that's how, I started kind of getting into writing prayers professionally. Because see, whenever you do this kind of service, there's a lot of energy that goes into it. So there has to be an exchange of energy returned to you, because you are spending your energy. So something has to come back to you. So that's why there's an energy exchange or a fee on all this. Okay, so now see, Saint Expedite doesn't want you to beg him. Okay, yes, he wants his offering, he wants his gratitude and glory spread, but don't beg him. Don't be like, please get me this job, or please get this guy to call me, or please get this girl to call me, or please visa karwa do. We're not beggars. It's not like Allah ke naam pe de de baba, or Bhagwan ke liye mujhe ye de do, which is Hindi and Urdu for like, for God's sake, please give this to me. You have to act from a space of, I am asking for this because I deserve this. I am asking for this because it is, don't be arrogantly authoritative, but be like, I deserve this. I'm a divine child of God, so it is my right to have this. Okay, like Saint Expedite, it would be really nice if I got this job which says, okay, my monthly salary is say 1 lakh rupees plus perks and benefits. It would be really nice if you could orchestrate this job for me. You know my skills, you know my talents, you know what would be best for me. So I surrender this to you. Now you make this happen. So you see, the language is very conversational, and it's very co-creative also. It's also like, you let me know if I need to do anything. You do your bit. Let me know if I need to do anything from my end. So yeah, it's not like, oh, please Saint Expedite, I'm really like, I don't even know how to talk like that anymore. I mean, of course I have been in this space where I'm like, oh, please God, please help me here. But we have to get out of that mentality. God, of course, see, God is God, and God is greater than all of us, but at the same time we shouldn't think like we are inferior and we are sinners and we don't deserve this and we deserve to suffer and things like that. No, get out of it. Okay, and at the same time, don't give your power to anybody else, like, oh, oh, my prayers don't work, your prayers work. It's not like that. So even when I teach my students, whether in a workshop or altar or whatever, I'm like, I am teaching you this way. I want you to go out and then make this your own, and then teach it if you have to. Once you have made it your own, don't be like, okay, Jani gave me this class and now I'm just going to copy paste it and teach my students. No, that there's no energy in that. See, you can copy my notes and all. I've stopped bothering. Yes, I will, of course, if I see something, I will save as my credit and everything, but you cannot copy anyone's energy. You cannot copy anyone's passion. Okay, and it's this energy and passion which will enable you to answer doubts and queries of people, okay, of your students. So yeah, so going back, stop begging Saint Expedite. Like, if you're asking him, say you're asking him for a house, so don't be desperate. If you are desperate, then say, Saint Expedite, please help me. And Saint Expedite, now I'm just using as an example, but you can say Archangel Michael, Lord Shiva, God, Bhagwan, Allah, whoever, okay, Jesus Christ, Mother Mary, Goddess Lakshmi, please. And see, we use please out of politeness, okay, out of respect. So please get me out of this miserable situation, or please get me out of this desperation. Okay, don't feel like when you are praying, don't say like, oh my god, if I get this, it will be badi meherbani. It would probably be, but don't come from that space of undeservingness, unworthiness, lowliness. I understand that, especially with the saints and all the prayers that I've read, and with like proper Christianity, it's like humans are sinners, we are unworthy, everything is at the mercy of God, and everything is at the, if God will grace us with this, it would be great. So yeah, similarly with having babies, that's a very common concern people have. So you want to have a child. I mean, think about, yes, you would be blessed to have a child. The child will bless you. But think about what you will provide to the child. I mean, the child would be blessed to have parents like you, who really want it, who really want the child, and they are prepared emotionally, financially, physically, mentally, and also like environmentally, to have and welcome a child. So if you start thinking from the point of view of and again, it's not coming from a space of arrogance or ego, but it would be, there's so much love that I can give to this child. So which child would be a match to receive this love and come to me? So don't think that only you are being blessed by this child. The child's soul is also being blessed by you. Okay? Now, for example, let's go back to the job thing. If you want a job, yes, of course, you will benefit from the job. But even the company will benefit by having you as an employee. Okay? Similarly, if there's a relationship, so who would be a vibrational match, or who would be a heart match for me, that I can be happy with this person and this person can be happy with me? Similarly, if you talk about weight loss, that's a very common concern again. So weight loss shouldn't be like, the most common thing in weight loss is like, once I lose weight, once I lose 20 kilos, once I lose 10 kilos, once I become size 20, once my jean size is 27, or once my skin gets absolutely clear, my hair stops falling, then I will be happy, then I will do this, then I will do that. No, you have to, whatever it is, you have to start doing it now. Okay, like fine, okay, I have now, if you can see, I have some blemishes on my face. It's there, what can I do? It came for the weather change or whatever, but I still put red lipstick, I still got ready. So many of us are like, oh, once my face is clear, then I will do makeup. Once my face is clear, then I'll put red lipstick, pink lipstick, purple lipstick. No, just start doing it now. Okay, every day in some or the other way, start doing it now. And whoever, my bottom line of this video, I know I have gone on a lot of different tangents, but when you are praying, and I see a lot of requests everywhere on different groups and pages and on my personal email and phone number, stop, don't be desperate, don't be like, ye hoga to main khush ho jaungi, like once I will get this, then I will be happy. If only this could happen. It doesn't work like that. We have to be happy now. We have to kind of love ourselves now. And yes, this is a lot of Louise Hay's You Can Heal Your Life, and also what I learned from kind of my life experiences. It's not like I have not been desperate or depressed or down in the dumps, but I have been all these things. Okay, so I understand when people tell me. But when I have been down in the dumps, I'm always like, what is on the other side of this? How does it get better than this? Or what would the opposite end of this feel like? What can I do in this situation to pull myself out? Okay, what can I do right now to feel better in this moment? And when you start acting from that point of view, and of course, you ask for help, you ask people for help. Okay, like sometime back, I was just really depressed, okay, and a lot of it was hormonal and everything. Then I came across certain books which explained to me why these things were happening to me. I asked my mother for Bach flower therapy. I told my homeopath, I was like, this is what's going on with me. I asked, I did a lot of prayers myself. I asked one family member to pray for me. I was like, I'm praying, but you also please pray. It's not like I asked the whole world. I did not ask the whole world for prayers. I just asked people who I'm really close to, that just help me out. And I did my tapping. I did whatever I could to get out of the situation and to feel better myself, and to feel better about myself and my life and everything. Maybe that one day I will explain that. And one very important thing. Many of y'all are like, I'm really suicidal, I'm so depressed. And that's, by the way, suicide will never work as an option. It'll never work as a solution, because I'll tell you, first of all, you're creating a lot of negative karma at the soul level, and whatever you think will get resolved because you have committed suicide and left this world will not get resolved. It will only become worse, for your next lifetimes. It will also, there's a lot more homework you have to do at the soul level space. Plus, also a lot of people will not even channel you, like mediumship also. If your family members go and they're like, please channel this person, he has committed suicide or she has committed suicide, many of them don't do it, because by and large we're advised not to do suicide cases. Okay, and you become, it's like then you would be like a bhatakti atma, or like a wandering. I don't mean to make fun of it, but I'm just trying to give you a lighter perspective on this, or like a serious perspective on a lighter note, that you will become a wandering soul. Okay, and you will also attract more negativity. You'll be lost, so you'll attract more negativity even on a soul level. You'll kind of, it's like how here we fall into bad company. So say the negative, you'll be very vulnerable to negative energies on the soul level also, in the soul space. So, and then you'll have to do a lot of prayers, a lot of cleansing, a lot of homework. It's like, you're grounded, so you'll have to do all that, and really cleanse yourself and relearn your lessons in order to overcome, or fix the suicide. Okay, so, and see, so many people are really kind of, can I say, dying to live, or it is really their dying wish to live. So many people are really fighting for their lives. And so for whatever issues you're having right now, which I know they seem monumental in this moment, but if you look at the larger scheme of things, it's like a turning point in your life. I don't mean to disrespect any suicide attempts or people who have committed suicide, but all I'm saying is that for those of you who are considering suicide, or who are taking life very lightly, that, oh, this didn't happen, this one's not doing this, nobody cares about me, let me just go kill myself, do not take your life lightly. That's all I will say. And in these moments, pray for strength. Like, please, God, show me the way. I am your child. I deserve to be happy. So show me the way. Show me what I need to do to get out of this situation. So always come from that space of empowerment, and always come from that space of self-improvement. That, okay, things are not good right now, so how do we make them better? Okay, and that is the kind of space. See, all your angels, fairies, divine beings, everybody, gods, goddesses, they are co-creators with you. It's not like it's yeah, they are at a higher energy, but that doesn't mean that you are lower than them or you are insignificant in front of them. Because I mean, come on, all of them are waiting to help you. All of them want you to ask them to help. They're waiting to intervene. They're waiting to become your friends. So isn't that just the most amazing thing? Like, you're in VIP company. You're in really elite company, in August company. If like Archangel Michael wants to talk to you, I mean, you don't get a better hero than Archangel Michael. You don't get a better superhero than Archangel Michael. It really doesn't get better than superhero Michael. So it doesn't matter if somebody else is not talking to you or you don't have money. Dude, Michael will help you. And Michael is just an example, of course. There's Lord Shiva, there's Lord Ganesh, there's Saint Expedite, there's fairies. So whatever it is, just pray to get out of the situation. Pray from a point of view of, I deserve this, I deserve better, and then go get it. Please stop begging. Stop begging other people, stop begging God, stop begging the saints, and ask from a point of view and from the feeling that you deserve it, and you will get it. So this video became way longer than I wanted it to be. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you really got a lot of insights from this. And if you like it, please share and subscribe and like the video, and I will catch you again soon. Bye bye.